Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So this video is about the very significant upcoming Rahu-Ketu transit in the Pisces Virgo axis. And Rahu, of course, the nodes, of course, they'll change their sign from the Aries Libra axis and will enter the sign of Pisces and Virgo on 30th October 2023 at 1:33 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And it's going to be a long transit, of course, for 18 months. So Rahu is going to be in that, the nodes will be in that in those signs till 18th of May 2025. So in my opinion, Rahu-Ketu transit is the most important transit in in anyone's life, more important than Saturn or more important than Jupiter, because these transits, they represent the problems that we'll be facing. Okay, Rahu will show you your problems that you face, and you have to deal with those problems, because without dealing with those problems, your next level of evolution is not possible. Okay, so I always tell my students that Rahu-Ketu is the most important problem that you need to, the Rahu-Ketu axis is the most important problem that you need to solve in your life. So I'll be going into details for each ascendant as to how this transit will turn out. And in today's video, we'll be covering the first 6 ascendants. That means from Aries ascendant till Libra ascendant. And in the next part of this video, we'll be considering the next 6 ascendants. That means from Scorpio till Pisces. Okay, so if you're an Aries ascendant, then Rahu is going to transit the 12th house of your horoscope, and that primarily signifies jail, hospitalization, expenditures, bedroom renunciation, and foreign settlement. And Rahu transiting in this 12th house can pose some serious challenges to you, because this will be a period where you might have to undergo huge expenditures, and those expenditures are likely to be sudden, because the node always represents this suddenness about themselves. Okay, so plan your finances accordingly and avoid spending that which can be deferred or which is non-essential. Okay, you can get a seemingly good opportunity from a foreign land, but then please check that opportunity and genuinely evaluate its prospects before jumping into it. Okay, please do not be carried away by the temptation of making quick money, and take care of your health. Okay, like the 12th house is the house of hospitalizations. So if you have some health related symptoms, please do not take them for granted, and consult a doctor if necessary. Okay, with Rahu transiting your 12th house, if you're an Aries ascendant, Ketu will be transiting the 6th house. So with Ketu's transit, there will be improvement in your career and finances. Okay, you'll be able to win over any competition, and even your opponents will be in your awe at this point of time. Okay, so if you're working at an office, you could face some conspiracies against you, but then you will come out victorious, even if those conspiracies seem to be going against you. Okay, and you can expect your financial condition to improve with a promotion or salary hike during this period. But then you have to ensure that you stay within your means, and do not trust people easily during these 18 months. Okay, so there will also be an inclination towards spiritual and religious activities, and please exercise and maintain a good diet to stay healthy and fit. As I said, please do not ignore any health symptoms that you might be having. Okay, so Ketu's transit can majorly affect your health. There could be health issues related to your back, stomach, feet, as well as bones. Okay, what if you are a Taurus ascendant? In that case, Rahu is going to transit the 11th house of your horoscope. That signifies social circle, friends, gains, realization of desires, elder siblings, and networking. And Rahu in the 11th house, the transit of Rahu in the 11th house is usually considered to be positive, but that positivity comes after initial difficulties. Okay, so although things might be difficult at the first look, but then you are likely to get the required help to propel your career to new heights, from your colleagues or from your friends. And this is also an opportunity to catch up with friends that you lost contact with for quite a while now. Okay, so this is also going to be a time where many of your dreams and desires would be fulfilled, and you'll find yourself surrounded by people who will be eager to help you out. Okay, so in a nutshell, positive gains or positive changes are on the cards, sorry. And this is a great time during which you should try your best to make the most out of your life. As they say, make hay while the sun shines. Okay, so if you have kept any decisions pending, please take those decisions, because decisions made during this period will go a long way ahead for you into the future. Okay, Ketu will transit the 5th house of Virgo for Taurus ruled natives, but then this transit is not going to be good for children. Okay, there may be some cause of worry due to your children or due to their health and studies. Your expenses relating to children can increase, if you are invested into the stock market, or if you're invested into speculative gains, then there will be a sense of indecisiveness that will always cloud your judgment. Okay, sometimes you'll feel that your creativity and intelligence is getting obstructed, leading to wrong decisions. Okay, so even if you, as I said, this is a time to take decisions, but avoid making any significant decisions if you are not sure. Okay, exercise vigilance and cautiousness if you are making economic decisions during this period. Okay, so this is not the time to make long-term investments, and also avoid investing in property during this time. Okay, and you might face some kind of health issues, because the 11th house is the house of diseases, and there could be some ups and downs related to your health. Okay, so if you are a Gemini ascendant, then Rahu is going to transit the 10th house of your horoscope, and that signifies your career, profession, name, status, power, and position. So this transit is supposed to be a good one, because Rahu is going to help you overcome the obstacles that have been stopping you from succeeding in the career path, in your career sphere. Okay, but then success will not come easily, because Rahu initially will always give you troubles. So the key is to be patient and determined. Okay, and be sure that your patience and determination will be tested like never before. Okay, but then you can expect to achieve your objectives and eventually triumph over your competitions. Okay, if you are expecting a promotion in your career, then chances of such a promotion are high. If you're pursuing a job, then chances of getting a better pay are also good. Okay, but remember my words that there would be an initial phase of professional friction before you start seeing growth in your career. Okay, now Ketu will be transiting the 4th house for Gemini natives, and because Ketu is a separative planet, this will create chaos in your domestic happiness, in your family life. Okay, so you may see some sudden deterioration in your mother's health, or alternatively you can see you can face some health issues, especially regarding the heart. Okay, so if you are driving vehicles, please be very careful. And Ketu is also going to affect your career, business, and financial conditions. Okay, by making you take wrong decisions about your work and investments. So try to avoid making any significant decisions. Try to control your expenses and keep all the money that you have to yourself, without spending in extravagant expenditures. Okay, if you are working, or if you are part of an organization, treat everyone well. Okay, do not be rude to anyone for any reason. And you might have to travel for work purpose, but then such travels might not bring any fruitful or any desirable results. Okay, so avoid property related disputes, and avoid investing in new property during this time. Okay, if you are a Cancer native, then Rahu will transit the 9th house of your horoscope. That primarily signifies foreign travel, higher education, fortune, and spirituality. But then the transit of Rahu in the 9th house of fortune is not considered to be good. And for Cancer ascendants, these, there could be roadblocks that can get created in your path, and those roadblocks will sometimes be intimidating. Okay, so this is a time where you can lose hope easily. Okay, so my advice would be not to lose hope and not to stop trying, because problems will keep on will keep on piling up, and it'll only, it only augurs well if you try to overcome your problems as much as possible instead of, sitting idle. Okay, so ninth house is also the house of your faith. So Rahu, the demon, will try to shake your faith. Okay, so you need to keep your faith in the divine absolutely firm, and do not let negative thoughts overpower your resolve and determination to work towards achieving your goals. Okay, if you're pursuing higher education, then please focus on your, on your studies, and avoid all distractions, because, if you are distracted, then your academic progress could take a hit during this time. Okay, also, the ninth house is the house of long distance travels, so such travels must be avoided as much as possible. Okay, now, if you have been working hard on a problem for a long time, then Ketu's transit in the third house will give you good results of your hard work. Okay, if you're a student, you will get good results. If you're looking for a job, you will get good results. And if you're in a job, then you will have you will get a chance to be promoted, or you will taste success in your career. Okay, so you will see good results in the field of education and career, but those results will be mainly self-achieved, not from anyone's help. Okay, so if you are in an organization, then if you've been working hard in an organization, then you will get recognition for your work and efficiency. So there are several chances of short distance travel, and if you're in the field of writing, journalism, media, and publication, then you will experience good growth. Okay, but then there could be arguments among the family members, but then remember, everything will turn out to be good in the end. Okay, if you're in a marriage or if you're in a relationship, then approach your partner calmly, be nice to your partner, don't make any hasty decisions. If you're looking to get married, then don't be in a haste to get married. Remember, haste makes waste. Okay, for Leo rising, Rahu is going to transit the eighth house of your, of your horoscope, and that primarily signifies sudden gains or losses, in-laws, inheritance, accidents, and insurance. And Rahu in the eighth house of your horoscope could require you to be extra alert from your end while driving or while conducting yourself in day-to-day affairs. Okay, there are high chances of getting injured, so try not to be sloppy, especially while driving, especially while working with fire. Okay, if you are a cook working in a restaurant, or if you are into baking, then don't take chances with fire. Be very careful while doing your work. Okay, travel only if necessary. And if you're into sports or any other adventurous activities, then avoid indulging into those activities till this transit is over. Okay, so this is a time to consciously avoid exposing yourself to situations that can be easily avoidable. And please take a back seat when it comes to investing in high risk financial instruments, because chances are that you could invest money and the money could be lost very easily. Okay, so for Virgo ascendants, Ketu will be transiting the second house, right? And for Leo ascendants, Ketu will be transiting the second house, and this can produce a negative effect on the financial condition. Okay, this can drain your finances, because Ketu in the house of wealth can create a financial crisis or a investment failure. Okay, so there could be an increase in your expenses that may wipe off your savings. There could be a fear of theft and fraud during this period. If you are having valuables at home, maybe gold or something, be very careful with your valuables, because they can be easily stolen. Okay, and second house also is your house of speech, so avoid that your speech does not turn too harsh. Okay, because harsh speech will ensure that you will not have cordial relationships with the with the people around you, especially your immediate family. Okay, you could also be troubled by eye related problems, and apart from this, there are a lot of chances of marital disharmony if you are married, or if you're looking to get married, and there could be some collapse in the in the process of engagement, or in the process of talks with your future partner. Okay, for Virgo ascendants, Rahu will be transiting the 7th house of your horoscope, and that primarily signifies life partner or spouse, business, and partnership. And this transit of Rahu in the 7th house can bring bitterness to your married life. Okay. You might get into a heated argument or bickering with your spouse that can impact your marital domain in a highly detrimental manner. Okay. So act consciously towards ensuring bliss and harmony in your married life. If you're unmarried and if you're looking to tie the knot with someone, then be cautious, because chances of an engagement breakup are, could be imminent due to some other person's malefic intentions. Okay. So this is a period where you should trust your partner. This is not a period where you should think of scaling your business or getting into new endeavors. Okay. So for the Virgo Ascendants, Ketu will be moving into the 1st house, and that can cause mental anguish and stress to the native. Okay. So the native will remain confused, and the transit can also have bad implications for health. Okay. And Ketu will make you spend more on useless pursuits, and that can really diminish your savings. So you should try to strictly check the expenditures and refrain from, overconsumption from your savings. Okay. Now, Ketu in the 1st house is all about mindset. And in this position, your mindset might be, your mindset can be such that you need to take loans. Okay. So try to avoid any such urge, because that can really cause financial troubles for you. Okay. And as I said, ascendant is directly related to your discretion. So this transit of Ketu is going to impact the mind of Virgo natives. Okay. There could be instability in married life due to Rahu's transit in the 7th house. So there could be, a lot of suspicion if you are married or if you're in a relationship. Your spouse or your partner might have a lot of suspicion regarding you, or you might have a lot of suspicion regarding your partner, and that can cause bitterness in a relationship. Okay. So never ignore effective communication. If you are facing some problems related to your spouse or partner, please communicate with them immediately and solve it, rather than pushing things under the carpet at all times. Okay. So that's it from me in this video. I said in the beginning that I'll be covering till Libra, but I'll be covering till Virgo, and in the next video I'll be starting from Libra, and we'll cover up to Pisces. Okay. So please subscribe to the channel, like the content if you find it useful, and please share this video with your friends and family if you think they would find it useful. Okay. As usual, please leave behind your comments in the feedback section, and I'll see you soon in the next part of this video. We'll be discussing the Rahu-Ketu transit in Pisces Virgo axis for ascendants from Libra till Pisces. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Om Gurave Namaha.